Here are my pictures from going to visit Mount Rushmore. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Here I am on the walk up to the visitor center, and above you can see the monument. Here's getting a little bit closer. What was nice was that even though there were a lot of people around, there's enough acreage that you never feel like there are too many people there. Here you can see the faces and the rubble that it was left over underneath the monument. This is the area with all of the flags of the various states. Thankfully, they do put the names on the columns so that you don't have to remember which state or in what order your state joined the Union. My little camera did a halfway decent close-up. And this is from the terrace, almost as close as you can get to the monument itself, except that just beyond that wall where you can see all the people lining up for pictures, below that is the amphitheater. So there are seats, but they go down. Nothing is at the same level as the faces themselves. And it looks like here's the detail again. Inside there's a nice little museum. Among the things that are there are some of the models that they used to use mathematically to figure out how large they needed to be whittling away at the rock face. And here are a bunch of the tools that were used, and this here is one of the harnesses that the workers would sit in and go down the side of the mountain. As you can see here, here's someone actually using one of those. I walked down the way to the sculptor's room, which is further away from the official buildings, and you can see people continuing to take pictures from any vantage point as they walk around. This was away from the sculptor's studio, looking out at the Black Pines, which give the Black Hills their name. One of the things that I did while in town in Keystone was take the 1880 train, which doesn't really have a train that was built in the 1880s. I think this one was 1920s or thereabouts. And they don't actually, they make it look as if it's steam, but it actually runs off of diesel because of the possibility of fire along the ledge, or along the rails, as they go from Keystone to, gosh, was it Sioux Falls? I think it's Sioux Falls. And here's another view of the people getting ready to get onto the train once it's hooked back onto the rail cars. This was me at Elgin Air Force Base. I'm inside of one of the silos, and I look awfully sunburnt in that picture, but it was a little bit chilly out that day too. And that was the bunch of pictures that I had on hand at that time.